Hi, my name is Boris, and in this video I'm going to show you an awesome technique of generating chord progressions in Ableton 12. We're going to be using the generative tools to create custom, elaborate sounding chord patterns. Before we get into the video, if you like what we are doing on this channel, make sure to subscribe. We've got more content about Ableton coming up. If you'd like to learn Ableton 12 with all the foundations of music production, check out our Beginner to Advanced Live 12 Start to Finish course. And if you're looking to learn harmony a bit more in depth, make sure to see the Music Theory for Melodic House and Techno course, which gives you all the knowledge you need for writing professional sounding tracks. And to see all of that, check the links in the video description. Alright, so let's get started. Here we have a progression that was generated with today's technique. Let's quickly play it and then we'll dive right into making chords like these. Let's make a brand new MIDI clip. We have just analog with some reverb. Here's what this sounds like. We are switching from the first tab onto the third one. These are the generative tools over here. And in this drop-down menu, today we're going to be choosing Seed. So Seed is really awesome. Here you can just generate a swarm of notes. You can tweak their duration, you can tweak the pitch ranges, and you can just make it sound crazy. You can increase the voice count and really make huge sets of notes. If you have the scale enabled, it just makes sure that all of the generated notes stay within the scale. And that's really important. And for today, we're going to be choosing the Lydian scale. So just G Lydian is what I've chosen. And I'm just going to be choosing 4 voices because I want my chords to be 4 notes. As for density, let's choose 100%. As for the pitch, let's actually see how wide we want to go. So we could go from C2, maybe somewhere to F#5, I think that's fine. And as for the duration, that's the most important section here. Let's just drag this left slider all the way up so that we are left with notes that last for an entire bar. And as for velocity, maybe let's pick something here in the middle. Let's also change the grid. And let's have the grid just 1 bar. So we can just choose 1 bar over here. Let's delete everything and let's just hit generate. And as you can see, we've already generated a whole bunch of notes. Let's just fall to the scale. And we can tweak this. So we can just choose a custom range here. Let's just play what we have. So from these, I know that these 2 chords sound quite good, so I'm just gonna delete this. I know this chord sounds good. I'm going to repeat this process, generate some more chords over here, and you can actually just hit generate and just preview the first chord. I like this chord. Let's just paste it over here. Let's keep on generating. Maybe let's choose a different pitch range. I like this chord. And you can just keep on generating chords at random. I like this chord as well. I like this chord. And maybe let's have 2 more. I like this chord. And let's just find another one. So let's just preview what we have. And these were completely randomly generated chords. Now we can also move these around. Alright, so maybe I'm going to put this on the arrangement, and maybe we can also take all of this. So I took it a few semitones down, so we are in C Lydian now. Just chopping with Ctrl or Command and E and right arrow, and now we can freely rearrange these clips. Okay, so this is nice and stable, so we can have this. Also this. Okay, so let's actually try these 4 chords and hear what we need. Let's try another pad. I'm going to take wavetable and just do a simple supercell pad. I don't like this note, so let's... Alright, so I think we have 4 chords that kind of work. I just pitched them around in the scale and just moved some of the notes so that it feels better. And then we also have a bass playing over here. Right, so let's copy all these notes and try to figure out what the roots are. So this is the root. I think this one. Let's pull this down an octave. Let's try G actually. Alright, so here is what we have. Let's open up the filter on this one a bit more and just maybe automate the frequency over here. And we could also use some legato. And this technique is really simple. Basically, you can just have fun generating some chords with seed, then just save the chords that you like over to another clip, put it on the arrangement, just chop the chords that you like the sound of, consolidate them into a single MIDI clip, move around the notes to kind of fit your vision of what the chord progression should look like. And then if you are satisfied with 4 chords, then just try finding the root notes and placing them below your chords. And yeah, that's it. And this way you can kind of generate chord progressions which you wouldn't normally, just because the seed is really unexpected, especially if you choose any of the scales outside like major and minor. It can sound really interesting and fresh if you just generate a chord that you wouldn't even have thought of just by drawing it in manually. Alright, I hope you'll find this video on generating chord progressions useful. Make sure to check out our Music Production Academy with start to finish courses on making tracks in various genres. And if you'd like to learn Ableton 12 with all the foundations of music production, check out the Beginner to Advanced Live 12 Start to Finish course. And to learn more about writing powerful harmonies a bit more in depth, make sure to see the Music Theory for Melodic House and Techno course, which gives you all the knowledge you need to write professional sounding tracks. And to see all of that, check the links in the video description. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, write us a comment, and I will see you in the next ones.